Hey everyone, welcome to the Awesome Deck. Hope we're all awesome as always. We're just taking a look at a little bit of footage we shot earlier this week. Remote play testing my internet connection from my phone to my PS5 about a mile or so away from my house, a little nearby coffee shop. I did run into a little bit of difficulty, but thankfully because I also have Chiaki on my Steam Deck, I was able to get remote play connected. Um, Between that and the remote play app that I also have on my desktop that I remote play connected into through Moonlight. The footage didn't turn out quite as good as I wanted to, but I still wanted to share it, so I figured I'd just speed it up and use it as an intro into today's video. With that said, let's get on with the show. Um, so, uh, that that was the show. That was the plan. Um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, came here for something. Suppose I could, I know, I'll order a backbone. Let's do that. Okay, ordering a backbone. PlayStation Edition. Replace them. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so just go to the website, playbackbone.com. I'm going to be getting an Android edition. Add that to the bag. They're $99.99. And let's continue on to checkout. And for the sake of privacy, I will go ahead and do this part of the purchase off screen, and I will be back to you momentarily. Okay, so orders complete. You see right here, price of the backbone was $99.99. I did use this discount code for free shipping. If you type in ship free, you can get free shipping if you want to order one of these. I put in an email to get it, so I don't know if you'll need to do that as well, but want free shipping, easy little thing to do. $7.50 tax, total ended up being $107.49, which, considering that this thing is going to allow me to still do Bluetooth audio connection and cost me half the price of PlayStation Portal. I think this might actually be not a bad price to get remote connection to my PS5 when I'm away from home. You see right there that the shipment is on its way. I guess all we have to do now is wait for it to arrive. Alright, so looks like today's the day, and just like that, with the power of editing, packages arrived. Let's go ahead and get this opened up and figure out what we can about this new backbone controller that I just got in the mail. Alright. Uh, Wrapped in plastic, simple little package. Box is A little bit bigger than the screen on my Steam Deck. Okay, look at that. Woo, get the app. Alright, so there is a specific app for the backbone. You don't just use the normal remote play app, I guess. Looks like contents are the controller, QR code to get the app that you need to work with the backbone, and then safety guide. Pretty straightforward, I would imagine. Okay, so let's see. First thing you need to do is slide it into the left side, and then pull it out, and then connect it into the USB-C connector. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so and to the left side, pull it all the way out, and there we go. All right. Let me put in my code. Alright, so we're on the phone. Let's go ahead and just for fun, let's test. I don't believe that this is going to allow me to connect a regular remote play since it doesn't actually have a PS5 controller connected to it. Let's just see what happens. Alright, so now that's funny. Alright, so I can actually use my PS5 controller to authenticate to the PS5. And then once I'm authenticated through the regular app, then I can actually seemingly come in here and this is just the regular remote play app that is installed on my phone already. We will do the actual backbone app installation, but let's just check to see how well this works. I mean, right now I'm using my PS5 controller to authenticate. Let's go ahead and turn the volume down. Alright, so yeah. So that still works. But yeah, it gets right into it fairly easily. I mean, if you want to use your PS5 controller to authenticate, of course, you probably have to have your battery on your well, you're going to have to deal with the battery power on your PS5 controller to be your authenticator if you want to do it this way. Otherwise, we will have to use the app. Which, let's go ahead and get that installed here in just a second. But we can see right now, for all intents and purposes, it seems to be doing this just fine. Alright, so let's go ahead. Connect to cellular network. Alright. Then we need to download this app. With our QR. Just a second to do this, and we'll be right back. Found the program. I just went to the Google Play Store. This took me to a thing that looked like it wanted to charge me. So I don't know. And when I did it again, it actually just took me back to the website. So I'm not quite sure. I would just go to the Google Play Store and download the app from there directly. I will say, so far, like, if I just had to use my PS5 controller to authenticate and then just use this, that might not actually be the worst thing. It may be using an extra battery, but, you know, we'll see how this app, this backbone app works, but to be quite honest, you know, to have the authentication happen through there and then just be able to have this in my hands easy. Like, I do like the feel of this. I will say that. So let's go ahead and open this up. Open the backbone. Let's continue. And Google. Open the backbone. Just text continue. That works. Display name. The one I normally use. Nebraska. Play over apps, allow background, apps to launch games, sure, that. Allow Backbone to access Backbone 1 PlayStation Edition. Alright. Here are great moments. Alright, so we're going to test out this new thing here. Cool. Okay. Alright, so if you do a long hold to do a screenshot, just tap this button, you'll do a record. Let's see. My friends. That was good for now. Alright. About that, find the best games, support controllers on the Backbone app. Alright, play your Xbox, PlayStation, PC anywhere. Backbone Sports. Remote Play for the Xbox, PlayStation Remote Play, and Steam Link. Oh yeah, you can use it for all these other programs too. GeForce Now, Xbox Game Pass, Ultimate, Stadia, which doesn't exist anymore. So, cool. Alright, good to go. Just press the Backbone button anytime to open the Backbone. I do feel a little bit haptic feedback in it now. That I didn't feel before. Alright, so they do have a description thing. Cool. I'm not going to be worried about that. I'm just going to do the free account. Alright, so they've got PSPlay. What is this? $6. What's the deal with this? Play PS games remotely with any controller and mobile internet connection. Alright, go back in the Backbone. Oh wow, look at that. You can use your USB cable to connect Backbone, another device, tablet, or Xbox, cloud gaming, Steam games. Yeah. So how do we get into PS5 though? How am I supposed to get this thing into the PS5? I think you have to pay for this app. The PS5 with a remote play.
A few moments later.
Sorry about that. I do apologize. That was just getting way too tedious. It would go on for further into the evening, so I just figured that it was kind of good to stop there. I did a little bit more research once I got off camera to try to figure out why it was telling me to get this PSPlay remote play app, which you can see here on the screen, is a paid-for app. It does cost currently $6 through Play Store, and I assume, of course, associated tax for the location. But I was kind of having a little bit of issue seeing why anybody would want to pay for this software if the remote play works for you, which actually does work with this remote play edition. I was able to get the remote play app to sync not only to my Samsung Galaxy FE20 series that we were using for that part of the video, but it also works perfectly fine on my Samsung SE, Samsung 10e series. This one runs Android 12. The 20 FE edition that I have runs Android version 13. I was able to run both for hours on it without too much issue. However, it was having a little bit of difficulty when I was trying to make sure that I was specifically connected through an internet cellular connection. This is the phone that I have that actually has an internet cell phone connection on it. My other phone, Samsung, used to have cell phone service from T-Mobile, but they shut that off one night at 3 a.m. after I had been caught up here in the Midwest for longer than I had initially anticipated. And they told me that my national contract service was out of compliance by being in the middle of the United States, where they have to lease their towers. But that's like a whole other story. I could go on for like 4 hours on why people shouldn't have T-Mobile accounts after the ordeal that I went through in that travesty of customer service. But I don't want to divert too much attention since we're already going longer than I really was planning with this video. But suffice to say, I'm planning on getting this PSPlay software to test out alongside the remote play that does work with this PlayStation Edition backbone. But the reason why I want to get the PSPlay software is for people out there who don't have this PlayStation Edition backbone, because this does work with the native PlayStation Remote Play app. It says that it's supposed to do internet connectivity along with Wi-Fi, but I need to do more field testing with it to kind of give you what I feel about its actual, usage rather than what the promise is. And I think the best way to give you the fullest breadth of information on that is to also purchase this PSPlay software and test it alongside Remote Play to see ultimately what is going to be a more robust internet connection. When Remote Play was first put out back on the PS3 system, you had to do a lot of manual editing of your router tables and things like that to make sure that it can connect outside of your own home-based networks. And I'm wondering if some of that's still kind of causing some initial issues. I've read information on this PSPlay software, both good and bad. But I also know that Remote Play software has changed in recent years to be more online through the internet authenticatable. And so I just kind of want to test out both versions, the official software that doesn't cost anything, and then this other software that costs an all but charge $4. Evidently, it works with third-party controller software or controllers such as the backbone. But if you don't have the PlayStation Edition, that's the whole reason that backbone suggests this PSPlay software is, if you have a different kind of controller or third-party handheld controller, like like a PS5 controller, but not actually a PS5 controller, but just like a USB controller. This PSPlay software is more compliant to work with other third-party Bluetooth softwares. So, in the name of kind of trying to help people find out what their best course of action to take for having remote play access to their PS5s going forward, I think I'll do a little bit more investment into this software to give you another video with more comprehensive research data that I can report on. But for all intents and purposes, this is the end of the video where we're just kind of summarizing our initial box opening and feelings or anything like that. I put some button nubs on here that are the same size as the Nintendo Switch, I believe. These controller nubs are here. I tried using button or joystick covers for PS or for the DualShock size joystick heads, and these are loose. So if you want to put nubs on your controller, you can have a backbone. Switch nubs should work. I'll stick cover. I don't know. Either way, we're over over time on what I was planning on doing, so I'm just gonna cut it here basically to say that if you are interested in hearing more about this, there will be another video to come with more pertinent information as to what I learned out in the field, actually testing this hardware and software applications further away from here at the Awesome Deck home base studio. And other than that, thank you again for taking the time to come along with me for 20 or so minutes of your life to hear me go on and on about remote play into your PS5. Thanks again, and be awesome as always.
John Richards, problematic white guy,